Welcome to Knitography. I'm Patricia and I'm coming to you today from my little farm in the middle of Norway. It's been a long time since I've sat down and shared an update from the farm and the goings-on. It seems like in the spring, after a very long process, things just snowballed and began to move really quickly. And all of my extra time was spent finishing up the details, the requirements, the inspections, and things to bring the Gråtrøndersau sheep here to my little farm. So the gang is all here. They are three beautiful Gråtrøndersau that I'm so fortunate to be allowed to have here. It just happened that I was allowed to begin in a very small way with 3 sheep. Earlier I had hoped to have my usual flock of 8 to 12. But because of regulations and because of communal boundaries, I really only had the opportunity to bring 3. And I have to say that usually things happen for a reason, and bringing 3 of them here has really been all I could afford and all that I could manage economically. So I'm hoping that my flock will grow, but as many of you know, I have been working selling Selbu blockers and Selbu accessories, and I'm now dyeing my own DK weight farm yarn, including Rømme Finullgarn, to supplement the keeping of my sheep. So it's been a really eventful springtime for me. Once the farm was registered and I was inspected by the Mattilsynet, which is the government organization to make sure that everything is okay and fine here on the farm. It wasn't long after that the sheep were ready to be transported and brought here as tiny little lambs, and it's been amazing how much they've grown just over the summer. I started out working on co-ops and different farms that had Gråtrøndersau, and I've been going through that process for about 3 years or more. So finally now they're all here, the 3 of them, and they're lovely, and it's just been like a dream come true for me. So we're soon to the point of our autumn clip. Here in Norway, I was participating in a spring clip, which is only used for spinning, and then the autumn wool is then used in the making of yarn. So I'm hoping that their wool will soon be in my farm shop. I'll have those beautiful different colored grays available. Right now I'm just naturally dyeing. I have a collaboration with Rømme Finullgarn, my own DK weight that I participated in from the Norwegian Kvitsau. And this was a co-op project with farmers that raise the Kvitsau. This was autumn 2017, and it's been milled and ready now, and I've been naturally dyeing it. So a lot has happened, as I said. The sheep are enjoying being here. They're spoiled, and I have 2 male sheep, and one of them, this one, is named Bracken, which means noisy. He makes lots of noise. He likes to talk to you, and if he hears you coming out, he wants you to come. And then the bigger one there is Bulder, which means boulder in Norwegian, and he's just, yeah, he's a tough one. He's like a little bully. And then the one female that we have is Tyttebær, which is wild cranberry. So Emma named her my daughter. She's a lovely little ewe. They've got their own personalities, all three of them. They hate rain, which we had a lot of in August. They don't like to be wet, and they really love interaction. That's one of the most beautiful things about Gråtrundusau. They love to be with you. They love to walk with you. They love to jump fences, and they're kind of naughty. They've got lovely, lovely dispositions. And not to mention beautiful wool. So my days are spent rising early, even though 3 days a week. This year I just work at school 3 days a week, and the rest of the time I work in my farm shop 40% and the weekend. So we rise early and do all the farm chores and before we go to the city. And then in the evening, the farm chores last late at night, because if you want to produce beautiful wools, you've got to make sure that the environment is cleaned and mucked up every day. So we make sure that's done, and we give them their grass and their nutrients and things like that. So the farm has been very busy, and I've been making my blockers, like I said, and getting ready for lots of knitting festivals coming up. I'm going to be in Bergen. I'm going to be in Orkanger. I'm going to be in Lillehammer with Mitten Day. And I'm going to travel to Rhinebeck. I have a very exciting collaboration that's kind of a secret, but hopefully in these next few days I'm going to be able to tell you about that. Something beautiful, really an idea and a dream come true for me. But I wanted to say hello, and I'm going to be showing you lots of my farm products, updating people that are new to the farm. Just want to thank everyone that's contacted me and asked me when the vlog was going to begin again, and when we were going to get back to the Eventyrvoltermitten book, and yeah, just get going again out in the Norwegian nature. I'm really excited to be back. It's going to be more regular now because I work only 60% in the city, and I'll have a lot more time. So I guess it'll be a little bit strange because I, first of all, haven't had a vlog in a long time, and then there'll be lots of vlogs consecutively coming up. I want to talk a lot about natural dyeing and the plants that I've used, and I've got some wonderful knitting projects that I've been working on this summer. I did get to spend the summer around the Gulf of Mexico area. I took some interesting courses on the native plants and dye materials from the region of the United States that I come from. So I'm really excited to share some of that knowledge. As many of you know, I traveled to Denmark to Guld and learned the basics of natural dyeing that I've been using now for several months. So it's wonderful to be back with the vlog, and I hope you will stay tuned for the upcoming videos in the next days that I'll be recording. I hope you're well and that you're getting ready for autumn, unless you are in the southern hemisphere having spring now. I'm really enjoying the colors. This is my favorite time of year. So friends, the next video is going to be about the Eventyrvolter and some exciting news and products here on the farm.